Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Astroneer. It's been a few weeks since I last played this, but let me hop into the game real quick and we'll try to figure out where I left off. So, it's been a bit hectic the last couple of weeks, schedule changes, that sort of thing. Um, and so I've had to kind of figure things out. Sometimes I just don't have time to stream, things like that. So, I apologize about that, but I've got items floating in the air over here. Interesting. Um, what was I saying? Um, anyway, um, here we are. I'm back in Astroneer. I need to figure out what exactly I was doing. So it looks like I have a bunch of stuff on my backpack. I have some power generators. I have my hoverboard, an oxygenator. That's probably what the power supply is for. I have a shelter. I have some steel. Um, and then, of course, I have all of this stuff up attached to the ship. The ship is fairly well fueled, I think. We have 16 launches still. Um, but I guess let's have a look at the mission log. Right, apparently I have a quest that's complete. Activate event via EXO request platform. Exodynamics is accepting a variety of salvage types which can be collected from exploration or crafted, destroyed, and shredded. Strip off your bundles or packaged scrap for points and rewards. Okay, so I'm guessing a new event has started. That's probably why this is all different. Alright, so we have a hat, a pallet, and a visor as things that we can get rewards for. 60 days to work on this, so, plenty of time, kind of. There's a recovery rocket. Oh, but we only get like 5 points for that. 50, 100, 300. The rewards pending. Oh, let's get the rocket down here and see what it wants. Okay, debris bundles. I can certainly do that. This is a small debris pack. Looks like some crafted stuff, so maybe if I look over here. So, there we are. Okay, so one scrap, one organic, make whatever this is. Which is this thing right here. Looks like a bouquet of scrap pieces. If we look at the medium one, that does nothing. Well, let me just double check here. Platform, quest platform. Yeah, that does nothing, it seems. And this one also doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, so only the small stuff. So then how do I pack up debris. Oh, is that... That might be... like this. Like, this is too large, of course. But, like over here, I have some smaller debris that could probably get like a packager and pack it up into a box and send it. That sort of thing. That might be worthwhile. However, like if I look at this again, so this is the cost of everything. I'm guessing this 5 is for a debris bundle, so that's that little symbol there. 50 for one of these, so an entire thing of scrap and 1 organic. And then, yeah, here's a small debris pack and okay, I see how it is now. So that I will work on at some point. I'm not like this is a bit of an optional thing. It's just to get some of this stuff there. Not going to worry too much about that. I'll probably do some of that in my spare time if I have any. But what was I working on for the game itself? I'll go ahead and complete this one. So I get an item, I get bytes. So this is going to be what I turn in. Okay, so I think I was just trying to do these in order. These are the ones I have tracked. Seems like Visanya is my next destination. So I am after a glastropod, another pet. I need to gather lithium from Visanya. I need to place a shelter there. I need to scan for a vintage probe. And I need to find a data recorder and blow it up with dynamite. Then there's these other things as well. That's for Novus. Unlocked potential. That's for unlocking schematics. Sorry, I'm just going through this again to remind myself. Unlock the cores. And activate the mysterious satellite that I found. Okay. So, most of this looks like it is probably for my trip to the next planet. So up here I have my vehicle. I have all my attachments right here ready to go. I have some storage for items of variety, miscellaneous power generation, some dynamite, and just a few other things that I may need. I have empty spots to bring back stuff if I find it, of stuff that I need. And then I think I also want some more graphite for packaging. So get a 1 for 2. So we'll just, or I'm sorry, a 2 for 1. So we'll just send that off for 4 of those. And I have 2 things of graphene sitting here for some reason. I don't know what I was trying to make. Then I think the steel was um, for the scanner for the probe that I have to destroy. So, I think that's where we're currently sitting. 16 launches left in the ship, so that's 4 round trips. I think I am good to go to another planet. And of course, I'm likely going to be going back and forth as I find I'm forgetting something. So Visanya is the next destination. So I'll head this way. And I'm not certain if I've ever landed here. That's something right there. We just flew past. Gonna wait for that to cycle around again. Actually, gonna slow down. Just so I don't speed past it again. Alright, so it was over here somewhere. Maybe not. Is it not? There it is. So that is probably my destination for something. And the nearest landing point is probably this. So, let's go ahead and land over here. And I think it was in that direction. So, why am I not getting a cord? Oh, hold on, there might be dangerous things nearby. Noxious cataplant. Well, there we go. Oh, get away from that. Alright. So first things first. Get our field shelter out. And unpack it. Now we have a place to save and a beacon to find this exact landing point if I ever need to return. Next thing, I think is to... You know what I didn't do? I didn't grab more graphite. Still, I think I have like 4, but I might have 5 things. I need to pack up 6 things maybe. Well, we'll see. Let's unpack this. Put the seat on there. Unpack that. I should be able to carry a few of these if something goes horribly wrong. Like, I don't need the winch for the most part. Medium battery. I don't think I need for the moment. So let's open the drill. That's the paver. This needs to... Nope. Nope. That's the button. There we are. I'm trying to remember everything here. That's what I need there. I need this to hold any soil. And then normally I'd use an RTG but I have plenty of small ones right here. So let's just go ahead and put all of these on. I do have a couple on me as well. So we'll do that. Oh. Turn that off for the moment. Now we have our oxygen cable. And this button for the compass. Okay, so our destination is that way. And once again, like, the easiest way is just going to be to dig through to my destination. So, oh, before I go though, I do believe I need some dynamite. And okay, if I turn this on, start digging and paving. Granted, it is a little slow, but we'll be able to go wherever we need to. Kind of stick up to the surface, though. Don't need to dig a tunnel or anything like that. And of course, this will help return to base much easier because we'll have a path to follow. And we won't be traveling so slow. I can zoom out just a little bit though to make it a little more quiet. Not by much, but I guess it's something. And there's our destination up ahead. Seems like we're finding out a bunch of organic stuff. Let me go down to the ground here, just to make sure I don't run out of soil. And it should be almost there. It does kind of get obscured by the terrain a little bit. So we'll just kind of work around here until we see it again. So right over here. Granted, the road isn't going to be as straight as it could be, but that's okay. Alright. So, here we are. What is this? Vehicle data recorder. We have found it. And now we need to blow it up. So we'll do that. We'll set that to detonate. And there we go. Of course, have a look around in the debris. See if there's anything I want to keep. So, like, a lot of this stuff isn't really needed. I don't know, I picked that up. I don't need that. Yeah, the rest of it looks just like nothing. Okay, so is this one I need? No, it's not that one. It's this one. And that one's done. Retrieve an exo chip from it. We have done so, and we've completed it. Find Matt on Vasanya. Slot an exo chip in Matt. Okay, so another material analysis transmitter is what we have to look for. So that should now be over there. Okay. Assuming that's the thing we're looking for. So, on we go. So, we'll head back down to the surface level. The hill. Oh. Alright. That was us running out of soil. So, we're going to be traveling around like this for a little bit. Didn't realize I was using so much of it. Alright, heading this way. That's going to be dangerous next time I come across it. Well, no more dangerous than it was this time, I suppose. Alright, just tunneling our way through. Apparently this is the mountains or the hills or whatever. Now we're in the valleys. And eventually we'll reach our destination. We are driving straight toward it, so there's not too big a problem with that. And then once we do this, we will also be trying to activate the planet. So we're basically, I guess globetrotting would be a correct term. We do have a lot of places to visit across the planet, and then to activate it, we are leaving like tons of organic everywhere though. So hopefully that's not going to cause too much of a problem. Like I'm not sure how much that the game keeps track of as far as new objects and objects just sitting around. Oh, I didn't get that tree apparently. That's fine though. This object is a lot farther than I thought it would be. But still, I think this is the fastest way to get there. Oh, I suppose I can zoom out a little bit to lower the noise. But as long as we are drilling, we're traveling at this speed. Which is a little unfortunate, but alright, that object is too big to drill through. And this is... there's some stuff here. Nothing I really need though, I don't think. That is a bit interesting. Hold on. this thing? This is a large wind turbine. Wonder if I can fit that on here. If I remove that, some of this back on my backpack. Just attach that like so. Alright. That works for me. And away we go. Probably not going to be able to take it with us. But I can definitely leave it at the landing site. That looks like it might be something. It's kind of stuck in the terrain. But if we need to get it, we'll come back for it. To the destination. This time I will try not to run out of soil. I don't think it would be a problem, but you never know. Because apparently the last batch just ran out fairly quickly. Then again, I wasn't really looking at it too closely. Alright, so here we are at the mat. Just go ahead and do that. This is a good enough parking spot for the moment. And to do that. Alright. Mission. Bootstrapping is the rewards we'll get bites for. Alright, we need 2 graphite, 2 titanium, 2 tungsten. Alright, and I don't remember if this was the same as before. Oh, and we also have to do this with hydrogen and nitrogen, which shouldn't be a problem. Plenty of that back on the home planet, and I have to go back to the home planet to get all of this stuff anyway. We placed a shelter here, so that's good. Lithium, however, if we look at the Astropedia, Sonia, lithium is found in caves, so we'll have to dig down into a cave to find some lithium. Can do that back at the landing pad again, just so that we're not out and about somewhere. Then we also need to find shells hidden in the high hills of Sonia. I think I saw that back at the landing pad, which is this way. So we're going to go ahead and dig a new trail back this way because the last one broke. Oh, and there's like a green mark right there. I think, is that what I'm looking for? Let's check it out. No, that's one of those crates that we have to blow up. So will not help us. Alright, our soil canister is fairly full, so we should be able to get through this without too much trouble. But I do need to keep an eye out for the shells, whatever those look like on the radar. Because I know they show up on the radar. Or on the compass. Whatever you want to call it. And we'll be driving past one of these activation places. So we'll be able to use this road again to come back to it. But right now we're heading back to the landing point. And also, if that's like a cave to my right, that might not be a bad place to look for stuff. Alright, collect some more soil again. That was a bit of a long path. Destination here. Trying not to turn too much. Just so I can know when I do have to drive back along the road, I can go at a fairly decent speed rather than at the slow speed. So, that looks like it's a shell off to my right. So I'll be heading over there in a moment. But I want to finish up this road first. Alright, and we have returned. Okay, so, it looks like there is a shell really close right over here, so I'm going to go check this out first. Because I know I'm going to need a lot of materials to provide like the soil and minerals and stuff. So it looks like it's over this way. It's actually right nearby. Alright. Let me hop out. Need to do a bit of digging through here. And maybe just flatten out a path up here. Alright, let's get rid of that. Bring one of these along so I can turn my oxygen on. Oh, And I need that compass to help find what I'm looking for. Now, it's supposedly... Oh, is it maybe this? Ah, okay. So this is it right here. Okay. Now I know what I'm looking for. It should be a little bit easier. Just hidden in all the grass. There's 3, there's 4. Oh, there's a bunch of them over here. Okay. There's 5. Alright. Back to the truck. Right over here. And we'll take a look at this. Alright. So now we'll need an empty terrarium, and we can do that back at the home. And that'll also tell us what other materials we need for it. So, mostly I'm gonna leave this stuff here because I am coming back to the planet. But let me just double check before I leave the planet. Alright. Yeah, we need soil, we need lithium. That's what I was going to do before leaving, is get some lithium. So, that just kind of right here. Aim downward and start going into a cave. So we'll find one. Oh. There we go. Lithium. Apparently I dug straight into one. Alright, that's good enough for me. Just park back over here on this road. Step out, check our mission log again. That just gives me bytes. Print a medium battery. I can do that. Back at home. Okay, so for the most part, seems like just need to get a bunch of supplies from home, and then we need to come back here. I'll put some dynamite back up there. Another exo chip. This is all full. I will take a couple of RTGs with us just in case. And then we'll head back home. Soil can is full, so I don't need to fill it up from here. And then we'll just head back home. Alright. Is Calidor? There's Silva right there. That is our base. Wonderful. Okay, time to get a bunch of items. Set this aside so that we can complete this and get an empty terrarium. Can put that back there. First thing the terrarium needs is soil. So there we go. Fill it up with that. Next, need lithium and a lash leaf. I do have some lithium over here. I do also have a bunch of lithium on the planet. I probably should have checked that first. So here's one lithium. To go there. Now, lash leaf, we'll have to figure out where that comes from. Okay, that's one of those tongue plants, which is on Visanya and Novus. So we'll have to go back to the planet for that. Otherwise, this is ready to go. And then the next things that we needed, want me to print a medium battery. I guess first I should see if we have a medium battery learned. Probably be in here. Battery costs $37.50. Alright. So, there we are. We learned that. And I believe it should be in this one somewhere. There it is. One lithium, one zinc. I should still have some more lithium. I did try to complete the quest just by buying it, but apparently I don't. I do have one zinc though, so I can at least put that there. The rest I can probably get through here. Lithium. One piece of lithium. There's two. There's three. There's four. Let's get one lithium and print a battery. And while that's getting done, going to need another shelter, which I think is the same printer that I'm already using. Do have a probe still, so that's what the steel is for. We need 2 hydrogen and 2 nitrogen. Now over here somewhere I should have giant canisters. That's of argon. Did I get rid of it? Nitrogen. Here we are. 1 nitrogen, 2 nitrogen. Right, I was using them for research. That's what I was doing. Just attaching all of these like that. Backpack's full. That's fine. They're getting attached to the ship anyway. So that's nitrogen. And hydrogen's the easy one to get, I think. So we'll start that up. And then our lithium should be delivered by now. There it is, right there. Attach that there. And we'll print up a battery. We don't really need it for anything. We already have one. But I suppose, you know, just for the sake of... Oh, our power is, like, non-existent at the moment. Alright, well, that's why I have the RTGs. Just kind of attach them like that. Put a couple of these out like this. And just combine. Oh, right, and turn this off. I have more up here. I do. Every bit of power helps. But it's nighttime and there's no wind. Okay. Medium battery complete. Yep, that's it right there. Let's go ahead and do that. Look at the quest. Medium battery, wind turbine, and solar panel as a reward. So, get that. Oops. Oh, I was on the wrong thing. I was wondering what was going on with the back of my pack. This should be filled with nitrogen. Hold on. That's what I already have. Let's try getting the right gas this time. This can go over here to be researched. Alright, how big are these? These are like really big. This is 9 per second. These are almost as good. Still, I guess it's an improvement. Put those back on. And it sounds like this is done. There's one of those. We'll get a second one going here. Put that there. Okay, this is exactly what I found on the planet. So, okay. Print an RTG. Kind of sucks that I have already done some of this stuff and it doesn't accept it as mission complete, but whatever. So I need to do this again. because I messed that up by resetting the mission. So I'll do that. We'll run over here, get a bunch of soil. Go. I left it back there, of course, because didn't think I would bring it. So back over you go. Oh, is it already still filled? It is. Okay. Then I guess it wasn't reset. Awesome. Okay, so we need a seed at the planet. We got a shelter. We'll be back again, so I don't need to build a shelter quite yet. An RTG we'll work on later. Do need to scan with this piece of steel. Okay, so we have the nitrogen, we have the hydrogen. Almost. Go. Right there, okay. And now we need 2 graphite, 2 titanium, and 2 tungsten. So, 2 graphite. But we're gonna need more graphite than this to repackage everything back on the planet. 2 titanium and 2 tungsten. So we need this. 2 of them. And some malachite. Ultramite. There we go. Alright, I'll put these 2 on the ship while the other 2 are being smelted up. There we go. Back over here. Grab that and this. Alright, that's all I need for that quest as well. Once again, we'll just put this on the ship. Sorry, hitting all the wrong buttons. And is that everything we need? I think so. So just to double check or triple check. We have everything here, we just need a seed from the planet. We've placed a house. We'll build another one for the next place. We'll probably build 2 of them while we're at it. We'll print an RTG once we return back here again. We need to scan the probe out there, and then we need to provide these 5 materials to the MAT. Okay. Oh, and need graphite. So, we're gonna get some of that delivered. Gonna put this on the ship as well. So, yeah. And this time I'm going to remember to wait for the shipment to arrive. But while I'm doing that, I can definitely get a bunch of this set up to be researched again. How much is left in? 60 out of 160. We're making progress on that, but it's not great. Alright, attach that there. And we'll go ahead and attach the rest of them on here as well. So I'm going to need to empty my backpack anyway for the trip to the mat. Alright, 12 launches to go. We're all set. Back to Visanya. Where is it? There it is. All the way over here. Alright, was this our landing destination? Don't think so. Looking for the little house symbol. There we are. So we'll land over here. Okay, so don't really need this. Well, just realized I left all my RTGs back home. Maybe we do need this. Probe scanner. That's what I need. A little bit. What is this? That's the terrarium. Can I see any of those dangerous plants nearby? Also, grab one of these. Turn this on. Have a look around for those dangerous plants that have like a tongue. There's one. So we need one of these for this. All right. That, get the bites for it. And now we need to go back for the horn. That's at the ship. One of the many things that we have sitting around. So do that, attach that, and right over here, got a little guy just sitting in the ground. And is this the button? There we are. It wants me to dance for it. It's decided to go over here. So two shall go over here. Bringing the music with us. Do a bit of an emote. And keep an eye out for it again. Way over there. Okay. Oh, oh. Maybe I shouldn't be throwing that around too much. I don't think it'll break. Oh, and you're way over there. And now we befriended. Alright, so we'll take a look at this in just a moment. Actually, at this point, I can just put it on the backpack. Back over here, where all my stuff is. Let's have a look. Okay, first of all, it's got like a little bit of a, I don't know, butterfly-esque shell. And then I'll carry it in the backpack. Prevents all forms of damage, aside from suffocation. Okay, that is really good. So don't have to worry about fall damage, don't have to worry about damage from things attacking, things like that. But for the moment, put them on the ship because we do need to bring them over to be scanned back at home. And then let's, yeah, that's our next step, is verify it back there. So next we will start scanning for the vintage probe. Which, looks like it might be in that direction. Alright, so let's turn this off. We'll grab power supply here. Grab, not the chip, need the chip. Want the RTG, put that there. Oh yeah, and maybe grab all of this that I need. Actually, if I can do, just make sure one of these is everything I need on it. So there's 3 of the 4 things I need. The other one is right there. Maybe not. I was thinking I could just put it on here but maybe I can't. Not without setting this down. So I can do that. And this can stay behind as well. Alright, that should be good enough. I think it said it was in this direction somewhere. So we can kind of get a good start. Get to about here. And scan again. Okay, so it's that way. So, take a left turn. Fill up my inventory with all this organic. And we'll go look for this thing. All right, let's have another check. Yeah, we're still heading in the right direction. So get all the vegetation out of the way. Looking for another ancient probe, but we'll drive a little bit. Oh, also, let's turn the compass on, because that might provide us with another beacon for us to find, but again, I don't see it at this point. So maybe the map is taking precedence here. All right. Scan again. We are getting closer. And it might be that. Nope, that's not something. I was thinking there was an object right over here, but there is not. Still, it says it's this way somewhere. So we'll keep looking. Also, we'll move over to here so we're not using so much soil. And get another check. Alright, maybe in that direction then. It's going to take a little bit to kind of triangulate. Thought I was really close to it at one point, but I guess not. Or at least not as close as I thought I was. Oh, look at this. We've come across one of our roads. think I actually see it on the map at this point. Or at least it was showing up while I was scanning. Don't aim down. Please. What's going on? Okay, hold on. Okay, it does actually appear while I'm scanning. Oh. So I need to head this way. You're just making a mess of this planet. Burrowing here and there. Ah, well. What can you do? So now I know that if I'm actually paying attention, it does appear on my compass while I'm scanning for it. Alright, let's scan once more, just to be sure. It is right up ahead. Not that I can tell, because I'm in a valley. But it is somewhere in front of me. Right there. I see it now. Alright. So up here, I'll grab this, attach that there. Discovered the Voyager 2 probe. And unlocked the Wanderer Fuchsia. Alright, what's that? Alright, that was that one. What's that? That's not what I'm doing. Did that. Alright, back to the mat. Hop back in the car. Turn around. And drive back. Luckily, the way back isn't nearly as long because we did come across one of our roads. So it should be just a matter of getting back to that. Right here. Now. Looks like I am going this way. Ah, it's much more quieter now that I don't have the drill running constantly. Although I have no idea if this is the good road or the bad road. So far it seems okay. And I'm not going to throw away all of this organic, because it seems like the 2-month quest thing is requiring a lot of organic stuff. So I'm just gonna keep this and use it back at home. It's too bad I didn't have like a large resource container with me. I could, I suppose, just come back with one and pick up all of this. But I don't really need to. Alright, so first things first, which quest powers it? I think it's the hydrogen and nitrogen first. That's loud. Sorry about that. And it's not any quieter all the way back here either. Alright, so we completed that. Now we just need some graphite, which I think I have to be close enough to this for it to open up. Guess so. Here, let's just move this closer. There we go. More bites for that. Is that it, though? Ah, there we are, for the refinement. Oh. Okay, I guess, we need to go back for some more stuff. Still, we can do that in a little bit. For the moment, just hop back in the vehicle, get our compass back up, and see about... I don't even know if I have enough to activate the planet. Let's head back to base, and then we'll see what power options I have with me, because I know I have some generators. I have the RTGs here. I left most of it back on my on the home planet, Sylvania, but still should be able to get this accomplished without too much difficulty. But we'll also know right after we find the first place to power up. Alright, so somewhere we had crossed. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna off-road it. Everything is over this way. Oh, this is gonna be a little more difficult than I thought. So, turn the drill back on. Alright, angle down, please. Thank you. Oh, there's our road. Right there. We found it again. And we'll just travel back this way. Down the nice path we have torn through the land and through whatever forest this was. Right over here is our little base. Just, you know, a little outpost. Nothing much. And then back behind us is the first node that we'll try to activate. Alright, so what do we have on here? We have some small generators. At least one small generator. Do I have any more on here? No, I don't. Well, we'll see if this is enough then. Put that on the backpack. I've got 3 RT. Oh, actually, since I don't need any of this to activate it, I can attach this again. And if worse comes to worse, we'll just need to wait for some wind energy, which seems to be plentiful on this planet. Alright, back this way. Heading for that pillar of light. Which I know I drove by earlier. Came fairly close to it, but not quite next to it. It's right there. So this is a good spot. Just make a little path over this way. We've got some soil to make a road, but still go down here, just so I'm not wasting too much of it. Just make a path right up to him. Alright. These. I'm probably too far away to connect it. Barely. Let's get a little closer. There we go. Plug it in. Yeah, that's not nearly enough. Alright, let's remove that. Got this. Turn that on. Is that not enough? Not quite. Okay, so we don't have enough to activate it quite yet. Let's unplug that. Put all of this back on. Looks like we're gonna have to head back home and get some more power. Or maybe some more batteries too. That might help to keep a consistent power supply to it, even if we're not providing enough. But I should have enough. All right. Back at base. I don't have anything there. I need. And this is all ready to go. So hop in, head back home, and grab all the power supplies that I left there. Which one is my plan? This one. It's hard to tell sometimes. Alright, home base is right over here. And how much fuel do I have left in this? 8 launches, so we're still good for another trip. Where did I leave? There we are. Hooked them all up right here. So there's 4. I could, I suppose, grab a couple of these. Now, if I grab too much, though, actually, I don't need all of this stuff. So I can't, well, I don't want those, I want wind. Because wind is what's being produced on that planet. So I'll grab 2 of those. Then I guess while I'm here, with our new pet, I'll just get him scanned in. Right over here. Right. I didn't have him in my backpack. And right here. Attach them right there. And get him scanned. There we go. We have verified that that is the one. Oops. Let's put them over here with the rest of them. They are useful, but I find I need the backpack space more. If there was a way to upgrade my backpack, however, I probably would use them a bit more. Alright, give me just a second to hydrate. Alright, sorry about that. Now, before I head back there, let me just double check all of my things here. Alright, safest houses we have done. High tech will do when we get back. We have scanned the Visania vintage probe. And that needs 2 silicone and 2 tungsten carbide. So here is our chemistry station. Silicone requires resin, quartz, and methane. Methane do not currently have attached here. What's in this? This is argon. Now we have some things over here as well. Helium. Helium and helium. Okay. So, methane, I guess we need to acquire more of. So, resources, atmosphere, methane is from Novus or Atrox. I think I went to Atrox to supply that. Alright, well, let me try to get the other one then, which was titanium carbide, tungsten carbide. So tungsten and carbon, easy to do. Just need some wolframite, which I believe I might still have a little bit left. Maybe not. Oh, nope, that's malachite. I did just notice generators here. I'm gonna grab them to take with me. Because I'm going to use these instead of the wind power, because these are guaranteed and constant. So we'll attach one of these back on here and put these up here for now. Okay, now we need wolframite. Rather than go to a planet and get a bunch of it, we'll just use our trade, which should be able to provide wolframite. There it is. 3 for 2. To 2. Oh. Oh no, we're out of scrap material. Well, I'm just running into all the bad luck. No more scrap material over there either. Nothing is in this one. Do still have this over here though. So I guess we're gonna have to go out and grab some scrap. Oh, but wait. I'm doing it again. I'm leaving all the power supply. How am I gonna do this? If I take this, the power supply is active, and use the smaller one rather than the giant one. Then I should be able to have room for these. So that can go there. Just take this with us because why not? It's got all the QTRTGs. All right, let's go get some scrap. There we go. Here's the first batch. Dig all of that out. Throw this up there to start with that. That is going to slow down a lot though, isn't it? Oh, there's some power. Guess I can just attach that. Is there anything in this that I'm not really... That turned into scrap metal. There we go. This I'm just going to scan. I guess it's not too bad. Say as like nothing happens. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should provide all of the RTGs that I have on me. Might help. And then this go there. I'll just grab this stuff over here as well. All the small pieces automatically turn into debris to go in. It turns it into these little debris bundles. This rock is getting in my way, but there we go. Put those up there. This can fit up here as well. You know what? This is probably enough scrap for what I need, so I can spend too much longer. Those in there. This go up here as well. Yes, but I misclicked. And once that gets taken down, fit that in there. Then we're going home. Because, I mean, so the rover that I have on the Sonya is the third part of this little bit of a train. It's the one that usually carries all my power supply. So, for the time being, we'll just do this. Alright, so put this stuff. Okay, disable output. There we go. And I needed what? 3? Enable output. There's 2, there's 3. That took a little more than I anticipated. Put this back over here because I will want it eventually. Put that on the backpack. I have 2 more scrap over here. I will put over this way. Alright. So that has 4. I'm guessing 4 inside and 1 on the outside. Two wolframite. Go over here to be smelted into tungsten. And I need carbon. So we'll grab that from the trees. There's the other one. Alright, tungsten there. Carbon in just a moment. Going. We'll get this ready for the next one. Tungsten carbide. 1. times number 2. Now I think I had detached the power, didn't I? No, I didn't. But you know what? I don't use the atmospheric condenser all the time. So let's just attach the power supply to that instead. Alright, so next is silicone, but I don't have any methane. And I need some hydrazine in order to get more fuel to go places. So, need 2 ammonium. Once again, we'll order some up. As soon as I find it, there it is, 1 for 1. Grab 2 of it. And is this hydrogen? No, this is nitrogen. Keep studying it. Keep getting more research from it. That one's almost empty. There's some hydrogen. Set the argon aside for the moment. You may need the atmospheric condenser after all. Oops. Let's get another batch of hydrogen. Or, yeah, hydrogen, not nitrogen. Grab these. And get some more of that. That's all done. We have our hydrazine for fuel. Just put that. No. There we go. It's hard to do this sometimes. All right. What do I need next? I need methane. Now I have another atmospheric condenser somewhere. I want to say it's on Atrox, but I do not remember. So we're gonna take a quick trip. Load up the ship with all of this stuff, just in case we need it. Hold on. Before I do that, just double check here. Safest houses, Sol Calidor, Sonia. I have placed one on Atrox, so that's a good sign. Of course, I may have also picked it back up and moved it somewhere. But, you know, 8 sessions in, I don't, or just 9 sessions in, I don't really remember everything that I've done. Alright. Circling the planet. One of these will eventually have a little house symbol next to it. And that'll be where I need to land. Is that it? That is it. There we are. Now was I smart and let this thing run? Or what do we have here? This is holding sulfur. Only 60 of it. So that means this has been going on for a while. Still, stop that for the moment. Empty that into there. Luckily, I brought along a bunch of power this time. Well, brought along some power this time. So do that. Actually, I can probably drop these on the floor as well, because I can attach them right here. It's not going to be fast, but at least methane has 100 ppm. I can put this over here to take that home with me. Is there any... You know, I have a ton of organic sitting right over here. I picked up from all the driving that I did along the last planet. So, where is... It's right there? No, that's just organic. Thought I had another power supply, but oh well. Let's attach these as well. Get this going as quick as I can. Turn that on, turn that on. Turn that on. There we go. So that should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So we're moving at half speed, unless we get some wind. And unless I have another one on me. There it is. It's a little bit faster. And I don't know how much I need, but, you know, one canister will be good for now. I'll take the rest of this power back with me and leave it to make its own very slowly. Oh. No. There we go. Peat, methane, get started. Turn the generators off. Apparently that one was on. Put them back up here. There we go. Now this is only producing half per second of the 20 required for this. So that's why it is taking so long for that. And then occasionally the wind blows. We get another 5 added to that. All right. Back to Sylvania. Or whatever the planet's called. Sylvania? Sylvana? Silva. Home is right over here. All right. We've obtained the methane gas that we needed, and also acquired a bunch of sulfur for explosive powder reasons. stuck on things. Hold on. There we go. And there's that. Okay, so now we just need resonant quartz, which is easy to obtain. All we need to do is go over here. We could order it, or use the soil centrifuge to get resin, and we can get quartz as well. Although it looks like quartz requires 4 pieces of soil. No. That's how much one thing of soil will give us. So we'll get 4 quartz for 1 soil. Well, there's 1 soil. Oh. Alright, well, we'll get 2 quartz for 1 soil. That's all we need. While that's doing that, we'll run over here to our makeshift quarry. And grab a bunch more. We're also getting a bunch of organic, it seems, but that's fine. Okay. There's another can of soil. That should be enough for resin. Where's my soil can? Right here. Okay. Good to know that it doesn't need to be on the tool in order to get that. But the backpack is full. I'll have to take this over here manually. Attach one there. Dropping off there. Ah, right. I picked up a bunch of organic. All right. There's 2 resin. Let's get this crafted up. Button. And then I can just oops, that didn't work quite like I wanted it to. There we go. And this should be the 2 silicone that we need for the MAT. All right. 12 launches left. Should be enough. Everything I made, I have on me. Tungsten carbide, silicone. All right. Back to Sonia. We'll go activate the MAT again. Right over here is our destination. I have everything on me that I need. So bring the compass back up. Looks like it is this way. So back to the MAT we go. Roads definitely make it a lot easier to get to your destinations. Let me tell you. Even if you do have to go up and down a lot. And for some reason, this vehicle doesn't quite drive straight forward. Well, that's okay. It's faster than walking, and that's what matters. Although, I don't know if it's faster than the hoverboard. Well, it's a little late now. I'm here. Okay, turn that off. Apologies in advance for any loud noises this thing makes. Completed further refinement. Right, that gives us some bytes. Analysis paralysis. Slot exochips in MAT, 3 of them. I know I have some. I don't know if I have 3, though. Oh, but there is a container along the way, right there. So I will be back with some EXO chips and some dynamite. Because I do have some dynamite. And then I'll also test to see if the hoverboard is faster or not. It might be. I mean, this thing is just a big rover, so not necessarily the fastest thing. Alright, destination's up ahead. We're almost back. And just need some exo chips. And I go back and forth between EXO and EXO. You know, it's all the same to me. Alright. What do I have? There's 1. There's dynamite. There's 2. That's all I have. Alright. So, grab a couple of these. Turn on my oxygenator. And let's take this. It seems like it's faster, but that could be just because I'm more zoomed in. So, If nothing else, it's as fast. Alright, so somewhere over here is a cache that I need to detonate. Right there. Actually, I suppose I don't need to go up there. Just need to attach that. There we go. More chips. 3 of them, in fact. Oh, but the backpack's full. Well, I'll come back for it. Alright. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Finished product activates this. And move away from it. Mission complete. Is there anything in the wreckage that I would want? No. Not really. Alright. Let's head back to base. Make a quick stop here. To pick up that 1 chip. That alright, apparently it has disappeared. That's fine. We'll just get more elsewhere. Alright, I think though that I'm probably gonna call that here tonight. It's a little bit of a short session, but, you know, feeling a bit tired. Voice isn't as up to it tonight as I would like it to be. So, yeah, we've accomplished the mission. We'll get the rewards at the beginning of next session, which looks like it was something interesting, actually. So, I suppose let me just take a quick look. So, once we send off for this, we're going to get a VTOL and a schematic for it. So, that might be replacing my large rover for travel purposes. We'll have to see. But anyway, I think I'm going to call that here tonight. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I will talk to y'all next time. Have a good night.